Hey card collectors, if you're a set collector like me, you probably put most of your complete sets in binders to make viewing them easier. Often I like to challenge myself by guessing which card on each page has the highest book value. Can you choose the right cards? The book values shown today come from Becca.com in November of 2020 and are for cards of the 1979 Topps baseball set in near mint condition. On page 1, we have batting leaders, home run leaders, runs batted in leaders, stolen base leaders, victory leaders, strikeout leaders, earned run average leaders, leading fireman, and Dave Campbell. Which card has the highest book value? It's number 6, strikeout leaders. That's right, with Nolan Ryan. On page 2, we have Lee May, Mark Hill, Dick Drago, Paul Dade, Rafael Landestoy, Ross Grimsley, Fred Stanley, Donnie Moore, Tony Salita. Who has the highest book value? Lee May at 75 cents. On page 3, we have 3 Hall of Famers. We have Larry Gura, Joe Morgan, Kevin Coble, Mike Jorgensen, Terry Forster, Paul Molitor, Steve Carlton, Jamie Quirk, Dave Galtz. Which of the Hall of Famers has the highest book value? It's number 24, Paul Molitor at $12. It's his second year card. On page 4, we have Steve Bry, Rick Langford, Dave Winfield, Tom House, Jerry Mumphrey, Dave Rozema, Rob Andrews, Ed Figueroa, and Alan Ashby. Who has the highest book value? Number 30, Dave Winfield, Hall of Famer. Great picture of him as a member of the Padres. On page 5, we have Joe Kerrigan, Bernie Carbo, Dale Murphy, Dennis Eckersley, a Twins team card, Ron Blomberg, Wayne Twitchell, Kirk Bavacqua, and the Mad Hungarian, Al Hrabowski. This is going to be a tough one. Who has the highest book value? Why, it's number 39, Dale Murphy at $2.50. On page 6, we have Ron Hodges, Fred Norman, Murph Regiman, Vern Rule, Steve Garvey, Ray Fosse, Randy Lurch, Mick Kelleher, and Del Alston. So which one has the highest book value? Center card, number 50, Steve Garvey at $1.50. On page 7, we have Willie Stargell, John Hale, Eric Rasmussen, Bob Randall, John Denny, Mickey Rivers, Bo Diaz, Randy Moffat, and Jack Brohamer. Who has the highest book value? At $2.50 is number 55, Willie Stargell. On page 8, we have Tom Underwood, Mark Belanger, Tigers team card, Jim Mason, Joe Negro, Elliot Maddox, John Candelaria, Brian Downing, and Steve McGorry. Who has the highest book value? It's number 66, Tigers team card at $1.50. On page 9, we have Ken Henderson, Shane Raleigh, Steve Yeager, Warren Cromartie, Dan Briggs, Elias Sosa, Ted Cox, Jason Thompson, and Roger Erickson. Which one has the highest book value? We have a three-way tie at 75 cents between number 75, Steve Yeager, number 76, Warren Cromartie, and number 80, Jason Thompson. On page 10, we have the Mets team card with manager Joe Torre, Fred Kendall, Greg Minton, the Sarge, Gary Matthews, Rodney Scott, Pete Falcone, Bob Molinaro, Dick Tidrow, and Bob Boone. Which one has the highest book value? We have a tie at $1.50 between number 82, the Mets team card, and number 90, Bob Boone. On page 11, we have Terry Crowley, Jim Bibby, Phil Mankowski, Len Barker, Robin Yount, Indians team card, Sam Mejias, Ray Burris, and John Wathan. Who here has the highest book value? It's number 5, Hall of Famer Robin Yount at $5. On page 12, we have Tom Seaver, Roy Howell, Mike Anderson, Jim Todd, Johnny Oates, Rick Camp, Frank Duffy, Jesus Alou, and Eduardo Rodriguez. Which one has the highest book value? Number 100, Hall of Famer Tom Seaver at $4. Number 13 is an incredible page here for this set. We have Joel Youngblood, Vida Blue, Roger Freed, Phillies team card, Pete Redfern, Cliff Johnson, Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith, and Grant Jackson. So who has the highest book value? It's number 116, Ozzie Smith at $50. Number 115, Nolan Ryan is $20. Page 14, we have Bud Harrelson, Don Stanhouse, Jim Sundberg, A Checklist, Mike Paxson, Lou Whitaker, Dan Schatzzader, Rick Burleson, and Doug Bear. Which one has the highest book value? Number 123, Lou Whitaker at $250. On page 15, we have Thad Bosley, Ted Martinez, Marty Patton, Bob Watson, Jim Clancy, Roland Office, Bill Castro, Alan Bannister, and Bobby Mercer. Which one here has the highest book value? It's number 135, Bobby Mercer at 75 cents. Page 16 has Jim Cott, Larry Wolf, Mark Lee, Luis Pujols, Don Gullett, Tom Paciorek, Charlie Williams, Tony Scott, and Sandy Alomar. This is a tough one. So who has the highest book value? It's three-way tie at 75 cents. Number 136, Jim Cott, 140, Don Gullett, and number 141, Tom Paciorek. On page 17, we have Rick Rhoden, Dwayne Kuiper, Dave Hamilton, Bruce Boisclair, Manny Sarmiento, Wayne Cage, John Hiller, Rick Cerrone, and Dennis Lamp. This is a tough one. It's all of them. They're all at 25 cents. They're all commons. On page 18, we have Jim Gantner, Dwight Evans, Buddy Solomon, U.L. Washington, Joe Sambito, Roy White, Mike Flanagan, Barry Foote, and Tom Johnson. This is a challenging one. It's a tie at $1.50 for number 155, Dwight Evans, and number 160, Mike Flanagan. On page 19, we have Glenn Burke, Mickey Lolich, Frank Tavares, Leon Roberts, Roger Metzger, Dave Friesleben, Bill Naho Rodney, Don Sutton, and Gene Clines. Which one of these is the highest book value? At $250, number 170, Hall of Famer, Don Sutton. On page 20, we have Mike Bruhert, Joan Lowenstein, Rick Auerbach, George Hendrick, Aurelio Rodriguez, Ron Reed, Alvis Woods, Jim Beattie, and Larry Heisel. Which one has the highest book value? At $1.50, number 175, George Hendrick. Page 21, we have Mike Garman, Tim Johnson, Paul Splittorff, Darrell Chaney, Mike Torres, Eric Soderholm, Mark Lemongello, Pat Kelly, and Eddie Whitson. It's a challenging one. So who has the highest book value? At 75 cents, it's number 185, Mike Torres. Page 22, we have Ron Say, Mike Norris, the Cardinals team card with Ken Boyer, Glenn Adams, Randy Jones, Bill Madlock, Steve Kemp, Bob Apodaca, and Johnny Grubb. See a few minor stars here. I wonder who has the highest book value. At $1.50, it's number 192, Cardinals team card. And page 23, we have Larry Milbourne, Johnny Bench, Mike Edwards record breaker, Ron Guidry record breaker, J.R. Richard record breaker, Pete Rose record breaker, John Stearns record breaker, Sammy Stewart record breaker, Dave Lemzek. Who has the highest book value? It's number 200, Johnny Bench at $5. Page 24, we have Clarence Gaston, Reggie Cleveland, Larry Bowa, Denny Martinez, Carney Lansford, Bill Travers, a Red Sox team card, Willie McCovey, and Wilbur Wood. Who has the highest book value? There's a tie at 250, number 211, Denny Martinez, and number 215, Willie McCovey. On page 25, we have Steve Dillard, Dennis Leonard, Roy Smalley, Cesar Geronimo, Jesse Jefferson, Bob Beal, Kent Tekulve, Dave Revering, and Rich Gossage. Which of these has the highest book value? At $1.50, number 225, Hall of Famer Rich Gossage. Last one for today, number 26, is a challenging one. We have Ron Pruitt, Steve Stone, Vic Davalillo, Doug Flynn, Bob Forsch, Johnny Walkenfuss, Jimmy Sexton, Paul Mitchell, and Toby Harrah. Who has the highest book value? At 75 cents, number 234, Toby Harrah. Feel free to leave some comments, and if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.